What is up, guys? We're trying something new here.
Yeah, me and Marky's got the plague, so we're just gonna ramble on about some stuff.
With all that's going on in the world right now, we figured now's the time just to chill out.
So, kick off your shoes, lay back, and listen to our wonderful voices.
So, Johnny, what's new?
Nothing much. You?
What the Fine. Oh, okay. So, I finally decided to take down the Christmas lights.
In March?
I just didn't get around to it, okay?
Oh, no judgment. I haven't taken them down either.
So, yeah. The girlfriend's been nagging me ever since New Year's. I tried passing it off as setting up early for next year, but that didn't fly.
That's what they always say.
So, I have to get up on that rooftop. And I really don't want to. It's one of those things that when someone tells you to do something, you want to do it even less.
Oh, I get that.
I didn't even bother getting dressed, so I'm up there in my underwear trying to take down these lights.
That must have been a sight.
It was, because, you know, I live in the middle of nowhere. No neighbors, nothing. But of course, when I'm up there in all my glory, and I'm mooning everyone, the traffic picks up.
Sounds about right.
And so, mooning everyone, swearing like a sailor, because, of course, these lights don't just come off.
Yeah. Did you do it?
No, I got bored and stopped halfway through. I'll get back to it.
So you just got half of your lights hanging off? And wait a second, don't you just live in a trailer?
Your point?
Even I'm not that lazy.
Good for you.
Okay. You know, I went to the grocery store earlier this week.
How exciting.
No, really it is. So apparently there's this pandemic going on.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe it's real. You can't see germs, can you?
I suppose not.
So I goes into the store and there's no toilet paper.
Yeah.
Nothing. I looked all through the aisle, but alas, I found one last roll. So it goes to grabs it, and right before I could, some dirty old wench snatches it up.
Oh no.
I look at her, and her cart is just filled to the brim with toilet paper. Filled!
Greedy.
Very. I tried to explain to her, listen, you've got like 15 of them. I don't have any. I drop a deuce like 5 times a day. I could really use it.
What did she say?
She's all like, but I need it.
Oh man, so you didn't get it?
I fought back. I threw a right hook right in the kisser.
Really?
I got really mad. I'm like, don't take my toilet paper.
What did she do?
She took me out to the cleaners.
Really?
Yeah, apparently she's one of those bodybuilder types. So she just snapped me in half. That's why if I'm not careful, I'll just fold over.
What did the rest of the store do?
Well, you know how it's an unspoken rule to never hit a woman?
Yeah?
So, since I did, they all ganged up on me. Literally, the entire store.
Oh no.
Even the store leader. He's like 500 pounds and balding. At first I thought he was gonna bring up the fight, but no. He gets in there, starts kicking.
Did you get your toilet paper?
No, I've just been using my hand. I wash it afterwards sometimes.
I doubt that.
What else is new?
Well, with all this quarantine business, I've just been cooped up in the trailer all the time.
Doing what?
Puzzles mainly.
How exciting.
Actually, it's interesting. My grandmother had this huge collection of puzzles that just sat around gathering dust.
As they should.
So when she expired, I mean literally expired, she turned to dust. And I happened to inherit all of them.
Wait, why that of all things?
Well, because I went to the funeral. Big mistake. I was the only one there representing my family.
Where was everyone else?
They were all looting her house for all the good stuff. By the time the funeral was over and I got there, her puzzle collection was the only thing left. But man, are they something. I put one together. And keep in mind there's no picture on the cover, so it's a complete surprise. And it was of a naked man in rain boots standing in the middle of the street in a T-pose.
Who would want that?
And it wasn't a very attractive person either. But it was really bizarre. And they're all like that. There's one of a cat, but like if it had human legs.
Okay.
My favorite one was of this married couple lying in bed cuddling. The wife was a giant spider and the man was just patting her stomach like she was pregnant.
Your grandmother was weird.
She's from the old times. Stuff like that was normal.
Speaking of this quarantine, it's been driving me crazy. Every place I go to, and it's closed. I have absolutely no conventional food at home, so I've been desperate.
How desperate?
Well, this morning I ate a can of pumpkin pie filling that was 15 years old.
Gross.
Yeah, and I drove around trying to find a restaurant or something, but they're all closed.
Of course.
The only thing that was open, of all things, was a bike shop.
Why?
Apparently, they argued that they're essential or something and need to stay open. The guy at the register looked miserable. He's about 16 and the only one there. But I needs to eat. So I go in there, hoping for a vending machine or at least some candy up front.
Yeah.
Of course, nothing. So I had to settle with the can of bike grease. It works really well on toast.
Nasty.
It's actually not bad if you plug your nose.
You know, speaking of all these protective measures, we've been isolating ourselves and closing down everything. Yet I still got sick.
No kidding.
Yeah, so I've been cooped up in the trailer for 2 weeks now. And, you know, that gets pretty boring after a while, so I decided to live on the edge and eat at a restaurant for once.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I have my sanitizer handy, I'm staying 6 feet away from everyone, and I'm not trying to touch anything.
Uh-huh.
So I think I'm in the clear. The waitress comes, I order my food, all is good, right?
Yeah.
Wrong! There's this one waitress who keeps going in and out of the kitchen, and she is just hawking. Just.
Oh no.
And I'm just thinking, she better be covering that.
She probably wasn't.
It was just awful. I'm just waiting for my meal, and all of a sudden. And then finally it comes out, I eat it. 2 days later, I have it.
People are just stupid.
And that's coming from you.
Okay, I think we've talked enough here. I think I just breathed in all of your coughs.
Thought you said you didn't believe in germs.
I do now.
Okay, well, thanks for tuning into our ramble session. I'm Marky.
And I'm Johnny, and we'll see you all next time.